Now paging Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly. I'm paging all three of y'all because I want to know why Heavenly and Simone felt it necessary to pipe up when Dr. Jackie made her original statement. And I want to know why this apology wasn't the first thing out of Dr. Jackie's mouth. Let's chat.
Jesus, let me know, but they show no fish. They say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They say you found it, but she doesn't want.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Bonnie Scotch. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. I wanted to bring you a quick update for this whole Dr. Jackie, black women are crying wolf when they're pregnant fiasco / incident, okay? So today is Sunday. I want to run down a bit of the timeline. Now on Thursday, we had this statement from Dr. Jackie. I took this screenshot from her Instagram stories. She says, recently, a clip from a nearly 2-hour video was taken out of context to make it appear that I somehow take lightly what I have advocated for concerning the devastating problem facing the Black maternal health crisis. It has been my life's work to highlight and attempt to rectify the issues that devastatingly impact Black maternal mothers versus our counterparts. As a physician, I educate my patients every day to be their own best health advocate. As we continue to face medical mistreatment and gaslighting, my intention with the broader conversation was to ensure patients enter their pregnancies armed with information and tools to effectively communicate their needs with doctors to ensure a positive outcome. The reason I became an OBGYN is because growing up, I saw such a lack of diversity among medical professionals and was determined to be a part of the change. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I will continue to fight for the lives of Black mothers and babies. Signed, Dr. Jacqueline Waters. So you say that you educate your patients on how to be their own best health advocate, but you told Heavenly that Black women tend to be dramatic and cry wolf trying to get time off from work. So Jackie, if they're complaining and trying to get time off from work, obviously they're advocating for themselves, right? They're trying to be their own best advocate. But then we have doctors like you telling them that they're being dramatic and crying wolf for trying to get time off of work. So which one is it? Then we had a statement from Simone. I know firsthand, personally and professionally, that Dr. Jackie is a great doctor. As Black female OBGYNs, we are grateful when patients choose us and place their trust in us. Black mothers are dying 3 times more than any other ethnic group, and we are working hard to fight these statistics. That's what Dr. Simone had to say. Now I'm going to go ahead and play the clip of Dr. Jackie's follow-up statement, her apology. I guess y'all had wrapped her so in around y'all hands and yanked her a little bit more, and I think she really felt that because Dr. Jackie was all over page 6. She was on every blog. She was on People magazine. We never really hear about the women from Married to Medicine, so you know it was a pretty big deal that Dr. Jackie was on page 6 for her statement. Okay, let's go ahead and run that clip.
Happy holidays to you and yours. I'm taking a much needed pause to address comments that I made during a 2020 live interview with one of my castmates. First and most importantly, to Black women and mothers, including your friends, families, and the medical community who cares for you. Because my words left you hurt and feeling unsupported, I want you to know I hear you, I see you, I believe you, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I am brokenhearted over this. The guilt and reality that I have hurt and offended people, especially Black women, and some of my own patients, pains me to my core. As I look back over the 2-hour video again and again, I admit that I used the wrong words and descriptions to properly convey my concerns regarding maternal mortality related to women of color. But the fact is, we must do more because we are still dying more. If I could say it all over again, here's how I'd say it. When experiencing a health matter, keep a log of your concerns and symptoms so that you can provide them accurately to your physician. Have a buddy system, someone who can advocate for you when you're with a physician, especially when pregnant. Know that a second and third opinion is not just sometimes warranted, but necessary. I thank you for taking out time from your holiday to tune into my apology and my self-dedication to Black women and healthcare. I've been shaken and moved to be better.
Now that we have that clip, I want to read off Dr. Heavenly's statement. She posted this on Twitter. I stand with Dr. Jackie Walters. I know her heart. She has done so much for so many. We all have learned lessons and will forever be changed. #married to med. That was the original statement from Heavenly. Now I want to read the follow-up statement from Heavenly. Heavenly posted the video of Dr. Jackie making her statement. She posted, "That's my dog. I knew she would make this right. We love you," at the real Dr. Jackie. So to say I knew she would make this right means that you know she was dead ass wrong. Right, Heavenly? Okay. Now, I want to address something that Jackie said. I want to know, Jackie, what good does it do to log your concerns if all y'all are going to tell these women is that they are being dramatic and crying wolf? What sense does it make to log your concerns? You're going to log your concerns, and then a doctor like Dr. Jackie is going to be like, you're being dramatic. You're not telling the truth about your symptoms. You're just trying to get time off of work. When in reality, there's a whole human child sitting on top of your bladder, on top of your uterus, throwing elbows, rearranging your organs. Even if she has the most goddess-like, pain-free pregnancy, why should she not be able to get some time from work off for growing a human child in her body? I want to address something that Dr. Jackie said in her video. She says, as I look back over the 2-hour video again and again, I'll admit that I used the wrong words and description to properly convey the concerns regarding maternal mortality related to women of color. Can we just unpack that for a second? Because it is one of my personal pet peeves when people are addressing things that affect Black people and then they start going on about people of color. No, we're not talking about people of color here, Jackie. We're talking about Black people. We can fit Latin Americans, Southeast Asians, Native Americans, certain groups under the people of color bracket. That's not Black people. Asian people, a lot of Latin people, a lot of Native Americans. There are a lot of groups that fall under the bracket of people of color who still align themselves with whiteness, even though we share a lot of the same struggles. So when you're talking about Black people, talk about Black people, address Black people. It's not people of color. People of color are not facing 3 times the mortality rates in this country. It's not people of color. It's us. So address us correctly. And I'm just so curious to know why the apology wasn't the first thing out of Dr. Jackie's mouth. And what that suggests to me, what that confirms to me, is what an arrogant and haughty type of person Dr. Jackie really is. If we remember from season 7 of Married to Medicine, whenever she said to Buffy, and Buffy, you would know, you're infertile.
And Buffy, you can relate, you're infertile.
For real?
And the women tried to ask her to apologize to this lady. She wanted to get defensive and say, this is the last time I'm addressing this. This is the last time I'm apologizing. Meanwhile, she never apologized to the lady. She had no compassion. Again, I'm just really curious as to why this apology was not the first thing out of Dr. Jackie's mouth. Why did you double down at first? Why did you say that the statement was taken out of context? I heard the original clip, the full 2-minute clip or whatever it was. Nothing was taken out of context, Jackie. It's not like you said one sentence and then another sentence and then somebody spliced it together to make it sound like you said something crazy. No, you said it on your own. And you got dragged for it. And you were expecting people to just move on and forget about it. And I don't know, this just left a really bad taste in my mouth, you all. I'm not feeling it. I already wasn't feeling Dr. Jackie, but this just puts the cherry on top of it for me. She's done. She's a wrap. Stick a fork in her. She's done. You know, but please, I would love it for y'all to weigh in with me. Drop down in the comments. Let me know about how y'all felt. How did y'all feel when she doubled down on what she said on Thursday, and then Saturday she turned around to apologize with these crocodile tears? I wasn't buying it. I just felt like she was feeling the tug and the pull at her wig, and she just couldn't take it anymore. So she just finally gave in. Maybe, you know, somebody was like, hey, Jackie, I think it's a better idea for you to apologize. But it's like, you're a public figure. Wildin'. Why would you not think to have a heartfelt apology to begin with? That should have been the first thing out of your mouth. I just don't get it. I don't get the logic. But child, that's y'all favorite. Don't mind my hair, y'all. I just washed it a couple days ago. I haven't gotten around to doing it because I've just been working like crazy these past few days. I was just out in the streets with my mom. We ran to Costco, child. Surprisingly, it was not jumping like the club at Costco. One of the most mellow experiences I've ever had at Costco. So shout out to last minute shoppers out there, honey. But anyway, that was the update, you all. I will see you for the next one.
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair, yeah. Something that makes me look at you